Welcome everyone to my channel. If you haven't been here before, please sit down. We're going to talk about this manga. Hikaru no Go is the first volume, and it's by Yumi Hota. Yumi Hota writes the story, and Takeshi Obata did the storyboarding for it. It was actually in here. I read it. It was interesting that she didn't have very good storyboarding skills, but she sent the story in, and it got spotted by somebody who worked for Obata and as a storyboard or a person, and it's just how she got connected to it. So this is the scent of the Go Master. So Hikaru Hikaru is like any 6th grader in Japan, a pretty normal schoolboy with a two-tone head of hair and a penchant for antics. One day, he finds an old bloodstained Go board in his grandfather's attic, and that's when things get really interesting. Trapped inside the Go board is Fujiwara no Sai, the ghost of an ancient Go master who taught the strategically complex board game to the Emperor of Japan many centuries ago. In one fateful moment, Sai becomes a part of Hikaru's consciousness, and together, through thick and thin, they make an unstoppable Go playing team. Will they be able to defeat Go players who have dedicated their lives to the game? Will Sai achieve the divine move so he'll finally be able to rest in peace? Begin your journey with Hikaru and Sai. In this first volume is Hikaru no Go. Now, I haven't read the manga. I have watched the anime, and let me tell you, it made me want to play Go. I don't like playing board games all that much, but this makes me want to play Go so bad, because it just seems so interesting the way she's got it, the way the combativeness of the players, the tension and thickness and drama that comes with people playing Go. Oh my, I am telling you, it is really well done suspenseful stuff, and I'm 100% okay with starting this. My only issue that I currently have is finding a place to buy them without them being overly exorbitant prices of like $200-$300 per volume, or $30 or $40 per volume, because like they're out of print. They're not being printed no more, and on top of that, they're old. They're not newish things. These things came out, I don't know when, but 1990 something, I would assume, because like this thing is this is old. This was back when manga were $7.95 in America, which I found out that they're like $2 and some odd cents in Japan for these, and that's just really terrible. Okay, when was this? Shonen Jump, 1998. 1998. That's ridiculous. This thing is almost 30 years old. This volume is almost 30 years old. Can you believe that? This is probably when that was printed too. Anyways, Hikaru is a shameful 6th grader, of course, who wants money to go play in arcades and stuff, because that's what he likes to do. And he's going into his grandfather's shed, where his grandfather has a bunch of junk, and he's like, oh, well, I will just sit there and get this Go board, which I can sell, and my grandfather won't mind. And it's a 19 by 19 Go board, and it's like something that's very expensive Go board that are like, right now you can get those for like $300-$400 for a fake one. For a real one, it's like $1,000 for one of these real Go boards that are heavy wood, cedar wood, that's perfect for Go playing. And it's just like, he wants to sell it for like a couple of bucks. He sees a stain that he tries to get out. It's a blood stain. His friend, who is there, what's her name? Because, you know, she's not actually all that freaking important. Akari. She doesn't stick around very long in the manga in the end, because his life and direction of his life goes in a different direction than what her does. So she tries to stay within his sphere of influence, but she can't see it, and he can, and he's trying to clean it, and then he hears a voice, and you can see that? You can hear me? And then, whoosh! So he's like, oh, great. And then he's like, goes unconscious, and next day at school, he wakes up, he's at school the next day, and he's like, too bad I don't do Go, and he threw up. Then he threw up a couple more times, and then he learned who Fujiwara no Sai was. During the Heian period, he held a position in the capital as Go instructor, but there was 2 Go instructors. And the other one sat there and suggested a game to winner would become the only Go instructor to the king, emperor, and he was cheating. He had a white Go stone in his with a black Go with his Go stones, and he picked it up while everybody was concentrating on the board and put it in with his captured stones. And then when Fujiwara no Sai was going to say something, he accused Fujiwara no Sai of doing it, and Fujiwara's like, no, that's ridiculous, you did it. And because of the way it was, Sai was very disturbed, lost the game, and ended his life because he was miserable over his reputation and everything. He was miserable over his reputation. And a child had seen a child no older than like 4 or 5 years old, says, why can't anyone else see these stains? These tears on them. It's like, you can see them. Perhaps I can have some myself there. And so he led the boy to become a Go prodigy. But he died at the age of 34. And he became known as Honinbo Shusaku, which is where one of the titles comes from. And it's like, I just want to play the divine move. Poor Hikaru, he doesn't care about it. She's like, fine, we'll play a game. So he goes to play a game with his grandfather, but since he's so slow at putting the stones down, his father's like, come back in 6 months when you learn more. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like asking questions about history because he's very bad at history. He goes to a Go lessons where a Go pro is teaching him lessons about Go. And he's just learning the basics from it. And then they come upon a guy who is being a dickwad in the lessons. And he makes fun of him in a manner of which Fujiwara no Sai didn't like. Because he just drops a whole bowl of Go stones on top of the dude's head. And it's because he doesn't want Sai to whoop his ass. Because, he's a beginner and he doesn't want Sai to do that. Of course, he's told he's got to apologize, and the next time he sees a dude, he laughs in his face because it's funny what he looks like, and he makes fun of him again, and he's banned from Go. That day, so he goes to a Go salon, and the Go salon has a kid in it, and he's like, oh, I can play him. And this is Akira Toya. Now, Akira Toya is becomes his number 1 rival, so they're both trying to go up in the world of Go. So that becomes his little rival. And the game played between Hikaru and Akira, the first 2 games they ever played were actually Sai and Akira. And the first one, it was Sai playing a teaching game to Akira. And the next one, he literally beat the snot out of this kid. The same age, in 6th grade. And he couldn't believe it. And he played it over and over again. And, you'll be my rival. And then he's like, I know that. So, Hikaru goes to a national challenge championship for Go. And he's just walking around, wandering around. And then he's like, oh, look at that. Black must make a crucial move in the top left corner or he will die there. And then he's like, oh, too bad, you should have played 1 point higher, interrupting the game in what they call a kibitz, to offer unsolicited advice. And it's like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. And so, a lot of roughhousing. This dude, I don't know his name. he's another GoPro player, like this other dude back here. Let's see if I can get a better picture of him. Yeah, there you go. So this is a GoPro player, and then this is also a GoPro player right here. There's another one. He's Toya's father, and somebody that they should be inspired to defeat. Like, there he is right there, and you see how intense that dude is inside. So it's like, oh, he's the one looking for the divine move too, because they're all looking for the divine move, the perfect play. The perfect play is what it is. And so they're impressed that at a glance, he spotted it. And then you meet, I don't remember his name, but he becomes important for a while in Hikaru's journey in the world of Go. So, yeah, this is them playing another match. Akira and Toya. Hikaru and Toya. His name is Akira. Toya Akira. And I keep calling him that. So, what I like about this is that it's got like stuff about Go in here. Yeah, he can't believe he lost, but he wants to win. So, he gets spotted at a Go Center, and he's not actually inside the salon, but this dude, the pro, goes, "He's here, Toya Mejing. He's here." And they're like, "Oh, the divine move guy? Let's play a game." So, he's like, "Hikaru, let's play." So, this intensity, the atmosphere of it all, of the play, it makes him, Hikaru, like, oh my god, this is why. I was like, I want to be able to do that. His fingertips are glowing, and he releases a stone above the board. So he's like, I want to do this whole pop. So he actually does it once. And it freaks him out, because it wasn't in the place that he wanted to put it, where Sai wanted him to put it. But it was like, oh my god, Sai, you took control of me, and he rushes out. And he's like, we didn't play for long enough, but his moves were solid. It was just that last move could be scared bad. But what if he was trying to test me? And Sai's like, I didn't take over your body, you did it yourself. He's like, but Toya Meijin sure does play with a lot of style. He just snaps the stones down. You are becoming more familiar with the game, and I think you want to start playing on your own. Which is very true. He does. He wants to start doing it on his own. He really does. So he actually goes and tries to win at this little festival thing. The Problems of Life and Death by Toya Meijin, which is a Go book. And look, see, I told you that dude was come back. And he's important. See, look, he's going to play some games that the dude's going to have him try and win. And then this dude comes along and says, what are you talking about that little brat? Kira Toya, he cried after I defeated him. Shogi's better. Like, fucking A. And that's where it ends. I forgot his name, too. He's not that important, okay? Waya is more important. Forgot the other one's names. Waya is the only one I can remember besides Akira. I need to go watch this anime again. I really do. Any who's, anyways, any flues, any flobs, any floopy fluffa flows. We will go to the spoiler section of this. So my favorite character is, of course, Hikaru, because he is the main character, and also because, like, he goes from being a punk who doesn't care about Go to being like, I want to play like they do. Yeah. My most disliked character. There isn't one. Currently at the moment, there is no, well, I guess that dude that was the reason why the dude who was the reason why Fujiwara no Sai committed seppuku. Well, not seppuku, but drowned himself. Because there he is. There's Sai. Look at him. He's beautiful, isn't he? So, yeah. He would be my most disliked. I don't even know his name. He was a Go instructor in the hanging period. He's an ass. He is. He cheated and then pinned the blame on Sai to make him unsettled and won because of that. Bitch, you a loser? Couldn't even win against Sai? Which is not memorable. The fact that somebody was able to make Go into such a passionate, sporty type of thing that makes people want to play it. You know, there are all these sports animes out there, sports mangas out there, but not a board game manga. Maybe. There might be others, like Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't count. That's not actually a board game. I wonder if there's a shogi one out there. Maybe it'll inspire me to do shogi. But I can't play chess. So I don't think I'll ever be able to play Go. Though I want to. I want to so badly. I want to play Go. I want to learn how to play Go. Play Go with me. There is no passage in this, so I can't say that I have one. But I will say that my favorite quote out of this, his fingertips are glowing. I want to be able to do that. I want to play a stone like that. There you go. Why it's not tabbed? Because I've decided that tabbing should not be something I do to my manga anymore. So the ones that are tabbed, I'll probably untab them. Even though they're highlighted, I'll ignore them. I'm never getting rid of them, so I don't know why it matters. They're mine. I'm never getting rid of these. These will go away the day I die, okay? The day I fucking die. Anyways, what I thought about the ending. I like how it shows you a rival of shogi trying to be fufa with Go players. Like, dude, go play shogi, you dumb nuts, and leave the Go people alone, you dumb nuts. What book did it remind me of? There is really nothing like it. Not even in my manga collection do I have anything like this. It's not really supernatural. I mean, yes, there's a ghost. But he doesn't do anything besides want to play Go. That's it. He just talks to Hikaru. He can't do nothing. He can't touch the physical world. He can't take over Hikaru's body. The only thing he can do is affect Hikaru's body by making him throw up or whatever because of his emotions. But that's it. That's the limit of his abilities. He's got nothing else going on for him. So it's not really supernatural, paranormal. It's not really dystopian. It's not romance, BL romance either at that. It's not futuristic. It's not girls dressing up to fight evil in the moonlight. Have to add that, okay? And it's not like playing card games or going into dungeons. I'm looking at my manga over here and I'm just listing off like vampires and werewolves or a mafia mob boss that falls in love with this dude who is taking pictures of him for a magazine, or Naruto where he's a ninja in a ninja world, or Beyblade where they got beast that becomes players. Let's see what else I got over there that I can just spew out. I mean, like, Yu Yu Hakusho's got demons. Demons! Y'all? I need to get my manga collection back up to being huge. I gotta re-get my Gravitations. I might actually go tell the person who has them if I can have them back. As long as... I don't know if I want my Eerie Query back. But I do want my Gravitations back. And I might actually go ask her if I could have them back. because I want them back. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Because there's also another one called Eerie Query. I mean, it's okay. I didn't really care for it. I got all 4 volumes. It was a 4-volume manga, and it was okay. It wasn't the best thing in the world. So that's why I don't think I'll ask for that back. But I might ask for my Gravitations back. So that way I don't have to go rebuy Gravitations. Because they're single volumes, and it's like hard to find single volumes of anything anymore. Okay. This book is part of a series called Hikaru no Go. I actually don't know how many manga volumes it has. I'm trying to figure out. There are 23 volumes. Okay, there's 23 volumes to this. And I have 4 volumes. And I think it has like 2 seasons, 1 season, something like that. But yeah, like they're like $11.95, $31, $13, $34, $29. There's one for $10, a $20. Oh, that's a Blu-ray, right? The complete series, episode 1 to 75, anime. Yeah, that's the anime. Like that's $20. Oh, I have a little volume 1 for $5. So yeah, they're a little pricey. Okay, and I'm trying to find them where they're not pricey in a reliable stores, like Barnes and Nobles has them, I think. So I think I'm gonna get them from there. But yeah, 23. Hikaru no Go. That's the name of it. His name is Hikaru. Shindo Hikaru. Yeah, that's just what that is. So I rate this a 4. It gets better. It gets better. So it goes up in writing as the manga gets on. And it'll probably be like a volume 23 will probably be rated 5 stars for forever and a day. So if you think I deserve a like, comment, and a lovely subscription, why don't you go ahead and drop it down below. I will see you next illusion.